So if you are told that being shy is bad or being too talkative and assertive is bad, then you have to reframe your mindset because you likely believed that growing up. And so it is time to flip the script and to rewrite what you think about these weaknesses. Why do we like superheroes so much? Basically, they are humans gifted with extraordinary abilities. And yet, since they are still human, they make mistakes, they have feelings and emotions, they sometimes get carried away, they have their own insecurities which make them more likable and relatable. The bottom line is they are not perfect. But despite all their weaknesses, they keep trying to improve themselves and make everybody else's life better. So what if I told you you can also turn your weaknesses into your superpower? This is what we are going to talk about in today's tea talk. So if you are interested, sit back, relax, and let's spill the tea. So I will share with you a simple framework you can follow in order to turn your own weaknesses and what you think are your shortcomings into your superpower that will serve you as an entrepreneur. Step 1, dig deep and find out what you used to be ashamed of, what you felt set you apart from everybody and prevented you from fitting in, especially as a child, because most of our insecurities are rooted deeply into our childhood. So think about a particular time you realized that you didn't think or acted like everybody else. And that made you feel uncomfortable because maybe you got some remarks or you just felt weird for not thinking or acting like a normal person would do. Right? This process is important because you will understand what you are dealing with and where these insecurities came from. Because although not everybody is born super confident, we are also not born to be ashamed of what makes us us. So it means that most of your insecurities and things that you think are now your weaknesses are rooted into society's opinions or things that you may have heard about yourself growing up. Step 2, now that you have identified these so-called weaknesses, I want you to think about what is great about them. I know that it may sound weird. If you have a weakness, how could you find something great about it, right? Because by essence, a weakness should be something negative that you want to get rid of. But I want you to keep an open mind here. So let's say, for example, you used to be super shy, like you wouldn't even dare raising your hand at school. Every time you were in a group setting, you were super quiet because you would just never dare to speak up. Now, you may think that being shy is a weakness, but when you think about it, if you are a shy person and you are not speaking as much as other people did, it means that you are probably nonetheless a good listener, right? Because when you don't speak and people are talking, by default, you are listening to them, right? Maybe people trust you and come to you for advice because they know you're a good listener. They know that you are going to actually try to understand what they are saying and you will respond accordingly. So you may have people who easily trust you because you are not the kind of person to just show off, and you take your time to get to know the person because you want to be comfortable before you share your thoughts with anyone. These are actually amazing qualities which are not going to help you in your personal life but also as an entrepreneur. Being able to listen to your audience and to listen more than talking, because listening is an important part of great communication skills. If you have a sense of empathy and you are somebody who loves giving advice and people actually listen to you because you are a wise person and you just want what's best for the other person, then this will also be reflected on your business. If you are somebody deemed trustworthy, people are likely to buy from you just because they have this sense of, I can trust this person. I feel like they want what's best for me, right? See? That's why being shy, being introverted, being somebody who likes to sit back and observe instead of being in the light all the time is a great quality that will help you stand out as an entrepreneur. So I want you to do the same exercise with the weaknesses that you wrote down and find out what is great about them. It might take you a while, but practicing this exercise will show you that what you think are weaknesses are actually great assets. Step 3, you have to shift your mindset because what you thought were weaknesses, as we said, could actually be assets, right? So if you are told that being shy is bad or being too talkative and assertive is bad, then you have to reframe your mindset because you likely believed that growing up. And so it is time to flip the script and to rewrite what you think about these weaknesses. In your life, you may have felt like you were not fitting it because of the way you acted or think, but as an entrepreneur, not fitting in means that you will be more recognizable and it will be easier for you to set yourself apart just by incorporating your personality into your business. So you won't have to force it. You want people to notice you for who you are and what you can do for your clients. That's why all the things that you think are weaknesses are actually what makes you so unique and relatable. Because chances are you will attract people who also felt like they had the same kind of weaknesses as you did. So if you are an introverted person, you may attract other introverts who are going to be inspired by you. Step 4, create content to get out of your comfort zone and challenge yourself. So when you will put yourself out there, all these negative self-talk and things that you heard about yourself and your weaknesses will be highlighted, right? So you will have to deal with it and keep pushing even though you may not always feel the most confident. So that's why your goal as an entrepreneur should be to just show up on social media, just create the content and post it without thinking twice about it, because it will suck the first couple of times, but that's the only way you will learn and improve. So practice over and over again until this negative self-talk fades away and you can truly shine and own your power. One of the most challenging kind of content would probably be video content, because you will have to show your face, talk to the camera. It will feel weird the first times, but it is also the easiest way to connect with people who never met you in real life and to build the trust you need in order to attract your first clients. So be okay with being uncomfortable, because that's not a step that you can skip, and know that it will feel better with time. Step 5, fully embrace your uniqueness. Do not apologize for who you are. As we said before, you have no idea how many people you are going to inspire just by taking action. We like to think that we are unique, that our story is super unique, which in one way it is true, but on the other hand, you have so many people who actually resemble you and who are going to find themselves in your story, which is great because for one, it means that you are not alone, and number 2, you will be able to build a tribe of like-minded and supportive people on social media. So be proud of what makes you unique, quirky, and out of the norm, because it's so easy to try to be like everybody else, but actually standing for yourself and being proud of who you are is an act of courage, which is part of your superpower as well. Step 6, make your weaknesses and uniqueness part of your personal brand. As we said before, you have to own it and be proud of who you are, meaning that it should also transpire in your personal brand. In the tone that you are using to address your audience, it should show in your client attraction system and in your content in general. So if you are wondering why people would buy from you instead of somebody else, this is the reason why. They relate to you, they trust you, and they feel comfortable and understood by you. So that's how you build your personal brand on social media with ease, without having to pretend to be someone you're not, and without compromising on your values and self-worth. So I hope you found this video useful. I really hope that you will step into your power and realize how beautiful, unique, and amazing you are. And the goal is not for everybody to like you or even to understand you. The goal is to attract the people that you are meant to serve and help with your business. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up and share it with a friend who needs to hear this. I will see you in the next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye.